Edcal Chelsea had gotten their first win of the year, overtime against Edinburgh North. What would they do against PSJA? Well, Marco Anguiano would do a lot. Take a look at this run, folks. 53 yards for the first touchdown for Edinburgh North. After that, the defense was able to keep PSJA off the board for a while. They were able to get some runs, some 2-point conversions. There's Anguiano again. And then to seal the deal, Anguiano with the touchdown pass as Edcal Chelsea wins their district opener. Afterwards, the quarterback pretty happy about the way his team played.
Very important since it's a starting district game, so we just had to give it all. Yeah, well, we were talking in halftime. We started off a little slow, so we just had to pick it up, and we got all back together, and we just put it all in the end zone. We need games like these to really bring the team together.
So they get it done in the second half. Edcal Chelsea makes some halftime adjustments. How did they look to you? Did they look like they're ready to take on the rest of the 32-5A, Dennis?
Yeah, they looked really good, especially defensively. I thought they were able to do some things as far as getting to the quarterback. PSG High is starting to work out some things at quarterback there, and Edcal was able to take advantage of some of that. Offensively, it was just a matter of Agunaga. He can break a few runs, and then Lino Sanchez in the backfield. He made some plays. Chon Hernandez on the reception to put it away. They have weapons there. I don't think it's one of those things where there's talent there. It's just young and experienced, and they're able to, now they're finally able to make the plays in close games when it counts, and these paying off big dividends. Yeah, if you've got a young team that needs to mature real quickly, taking them to PSJA against that defense is one way to do it, Joe.
Yeah, and what I like, you can hit on that a little more on that 4-quarterback deal, is the defense didn't have any scouting to look at the different looks from these different quarterbacks, and yet they made plays. So that's growing up in a hurry against 4 quarterbacks, 4 different sets, and still made the plays. That's big time.
Edcal Chelsea looking pretty good in that one. Meanwhile, the surprise of the week in that district of 32-5A, PSJA Southwest, and what they were able to do at Donna. This is a PSJA Southwest team that A, had never won a district game, so that meant B, they had to do it on the road at Donna, and C, they had to do it coming from behind, and yet they did all of these things. Jesus Reyes' team, this is a milestone for them, Dennis. Talk about the Javelinas and being able to start off district play this way. It's huge for this program. It's really big. I think one of the things that, from Donna's perspective, they hadn't played since September 5th. They had the game against Hannah that had been canceled. I'm not sure how much of this is undone. This is more about PSJA Southwest and what they were able to do. Come back behind Jesus Acosta, just keep pounding the rock, like what Coach Reyes likes to say, keep giving the ball. He broke through for a couple big touchdowns in the second half. Defensively making adjustments, covering the edges better. That's big. I think the sign of a good team is, what do you do after halftime to cover up the mistakes that you made in the first half? They did that, and that's a sign of a program that's growing up in leaps and bounds. And it's a sign of a program that the rest of the district needs to watch out for, because this is a ball control team that likes to grind it out, Joe.
Generally, when you have a team that's moving up the ladder, you wait for that signature win. You had the Harlingen South a few years ago that just kept getting closer and closer to winning but couldn't do it. This is a win early, folks, this year. Yeah, you get ready to play them all year. They're going to be there. Yeah, PSJA Southwest looking good. Meanwhile, a team that's looked good all year and continues to look good, Mercedes, who's won their 3rd straight game. Yeah, Pace gave them a run for their money early on. How about the hook and ladder right there? That got the early score from Lee Cortez, who takes it in. But after that, it was all Mercedes. Able to do it without their starting running back, Isaac Vela. Rini Presses looking great at quarterback again. Check out this bomb right here. This to Josh Garza. This was impressive as well. Mercedes still keeps looking like they're getting better every week, Dennis. Yeah, and I think they were able to do this without Isaac Vela and just adjusting on the fly like that. Just last week, they found out he'd be out 3 to 4 weeks with the leg injury. That was big for them. But, this is a team that has a lot of balance. They can beat you with the pass. We saw Rini. We saw Josh Garza. They can beat you with the run with Vela. They just aired it out this time, and defensively, that's an underrated defense, I think, with the Tigers. Tigers the team to beat in that district, Joe? Have been all season in my book, and the over-the-top to Garza, get ready to see a lot more of that. I saw that in 7-on-7. They've got that down, folks. They haven't shown it much, but it's coming. That's true. It is coming. We are coming right back on Sunday Sports Extra. Going to talk a little 31-6A. What happened to McCallum Memorial at La Jolla? Was it La Jolla? We'll talk about it. Plus, also talking about those cardiac cats once again. Yeah, it's not an Edinburgh North game unless it goes to overtime. It's all next when we come back.